Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you will be fine and taking good care of yourselves. So today we are going to start our next topic, that is vocabulary of the exercise of unit number 10. So let's get started. So in vocabulary we have first question, that is A. Write the contextual and the dictionary meanings of the following words. Now, as a quick reminder for you, dear students, let me remind you that what is a contextual and dictionary meaning. Now, contextual meaning is the background meaning or the social meaning or the predicted meaning as well. Whereas the dictionary meaning is the literal meaning that is the exact meaning of the word without taking the background along with. Now here there is a list of some words given in which first you have to write the dictionary meaning. That is, simply you have to see it from dictionary and write the meaning, and then you will write the contextual meaning, and then you will find out a difference, that how we perceive a word and how it is actually written in the dictionary, and how do we infer or predict the meaning of a word and how it is actually or a literal meaning in the dictionary. Now you may see that long term is the first word and it has a dictionary meaning prolonged. Long term, prolonged. And the contextual meaning is for long time. Dependence, rely on, and the contextual meaning is to depend upon. Peer, friend, and the contextual meaning is companion. Outcast, banished, family relatives. Now here, dear students, you may see a clear difference between both of these meanings. Outcast mean to banish or to abandon someone, whereas outcast mean family relative in the context. You might have remembered that in a sentence or in answers we have also discussed that the family relatives do not take the victim to the hospital for the fear of being declared an outcast. Now here, being declared an outcast, when we take the background meaning of it, it shows that its meaning is family relatives or brotherhood, or in Urdu we call it biradari, right? But when it comes to dictionary meaning, it is banished, to abandon something. Rapid, quick, fast. Rehabilitation, now it has the same meaning as it is in dictionary and as it is used in the text. Critically, it also has the same meaning as the dictionary and the contextual. So that is it for the exercise number A. In exercise B, make a list of cognates used in the text. Now, to understand what cognates are, let's move to the definition or explanation of cognates. Cognates are the words that are same or nearly the same in pronunciation, meaning, sometimes in spelling, in two different languages. मतलब कॉग्नेट्स ऐसे वर्ड्स होते हैं जो कि प्रोनाउंसिएशन में यानी बोलने में, मीनिंग यानी मायनी, एंड समटाइम्स इन स्पेलिंग, और कभी कभी उनके स्पेलिंग्स भी सेम होते हैं. नाउ यूजुअली वी यूज़ द लैंग्वेज दैट हैज़ डिफरेंट अल्फ़ाबेट्स एज वेल, बट इन द अदर कंट्रीज़, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ़ वी टॉक अबाउट Dutch, if we talk about French or any other language, the alphabets are nearly the same. So when we compare the word of these two languages, English with any other languages that has the same alphabets, so in that case we can say that they might have, or in some cases they may have same spellings. But as we live in Pakistan and we usually two languages generally, one is English and second is our mother language, that is Punjabi or any other language, and or official language or our country language, that is Urdu. So they have the different alphabets but might have the same sound. So in that case we can say that these words are pronounced and taken as in the same meaning, but they might have different spellings just because of the difference in the spellings. For example, bus. Now bus is a word that is called the same in English and in Urdu as well. B-U-S, bus, be-seen, bus. Now they have the same pronunciation, they have the same meaning, that we are talking about the same thing, but the spelling thing cannot be justified here because it has a great difference in the alphabets of the two languages. Similarly, pen, mobile. So there are other more plenty of words that has the same pronunciation and meanings in the two languages. Now dear students, you have to make a list of at least 10 cognates or any of the cognates you can find out from the text of the lesson, and you have to write it on. So this is your home task. So by taking the help from these examples and the definition that I have told you, you may find out the cognates from the text of the lesson. So our next topic is grammar, relative pronoun and adjective clause. So let's get to the first definition of relative pronoun. So dear students, adjective clause we'll be doing inshallah tomorrow because it would be a little more for you to prepare. So I am shifting or I am delaying this topic to the next day. A relative pronoun joins ideas. It gives additional information about the subject or object. For example, who, which, that, whom, whose. Now, relative pronoun is a type of pronoun, so definitely it would be a pronoun. So relative mean when it is related to the work or action of the sentence. For example, if we say that who has done that. Now, in this case, action is done. Now, it is directly related to who. So, who will be the relative pronoun because it is relating or joining the ideas together. And it gives us additional information about the subject as well. Now, all the pronouns give us the excessive or additional information about the subject and object, but in relative pronoun, the pronoun is different. He, she, it are the general pronouns that we use. Then himself, herself are the reflexive pronouns that we use. Similarly, relative pronouns are which, whom, that actually intrigues you to get to the object or subject of the sentence. So it relates us to that. So that is how we can say कि जब हम who कहते हैं तो हमारे अंदर एक सवाल पैदा होता है कि who कौन है, उसने क्या काम किया है. So that is how it is the relative pronoun. The concept will be more clear when we discuss the example. The people who are addicted to drugs undergo many serious problems. Now here, who is joining the subject and the rest of the sentence with each other using who. So this is how it is a relative pronoun. So dear students, this is the exercise number A that is related to the relative pronouns, in which you have to use whose, whom, which, that, whose in the following sentences. So I have solved this exercise for you These are the color pencils which I want to buy. Now there is a clear difference that some pronouns we can use with the living things, and there are some pronouns that we can use only with the non-living things. Who, him, whom, these are the pronouns that we cannot use with the non-living things, for example pencil, table, chair, or etc., and vice versa. I know that the woman whose child was hurt. Now here we cannot use which. We'll use whose because we're talking about a person or a living thing. The old lady whom we met in the shop was Amina's grandmother. Whom? Jiski. This is the girl who stood first in the class. Now we can easily compare this with the Urdu language, that jo ke, jiska. So this is a very minor difference between jo ke and jiska. Similarly, when we come to English language, so we have the same little and minor difference between whose and whom. Shazia likes the candies that her father bought from the market. Now again, that and which are the pronouns that we use for the non-living things or to address the non-living things. So that is it for today, dear students. Hope you would have understood. So inshallah from tomorrow we'll be resuming our next topic, that is adjective clause. It is a little detailed topic, so that's why I have decided it to add into the next planner. So take care of yourself till then. Allah Hafiz.